That's me too.
But here's the thing. Your house will be filled with sound. It will be filled with not just average sound. This is Bose. This is unlike anything you've heard. Get it home, try it, experience it. We have now dropped below 3,000 available with people ordering it. I have about 2,500 remaining for the day. This is not gonna last much longer, guys. We have the espresso you're seeing. David, I wonder if you could just kind of walk us through the entire experience. I get it home, I plug it in.
Right.
So show me, if you would, how do I use the CD player? How do I turn up the volume? The alarms, everything.
Sounds good. Well, I would be thrilled to kind of give you a little bit of a tour here, because as you'll see, the sound is what's premier and focused first. All you have to do to gain access to it is plug it in when it's out of the box. And you'll see here, the main thing I want to point out is a lot of people have a nice CD collection. If you want to enjoy a CD, notice the slot-loaded CD player here. This is something that, again, those little details that make a big difference. Typical CD players have something that has a door in the top that has to raise up, and you have to drop in the CD and close. We find that this can be challenging for where you choose to place the system. You can't place it very high up. With a slot load CD player, you can really put anything around it, put this much more versatile in lots of different areas. In fact, I've talked to customers over the years that have put this on a bookshelf, and they actually pile books on top of the system just because it's so elegant and versatile where you can place it. I've even seen pictures of people who have their cats asleep on the Wave music system just because they like the surface to sleep on. I'm not saying that that's one of the primary benefits, but it is something that is nice to have if you're a cat person. The single CD player draws the CD in and immediately begins reading it, and then with the remote control, I turn it up and really get the music cranking.
Notice the cymbals?
Yeah.
You hear the cymbals. I think the brass, it sounds so pure and clean. I think that this is something a lot of us have never experienced, David, because you know, when you get a CD, it has all these layers of sound, right? It's been mastered in a studio with 1,000 little buttons there and been so carefully mastered. And then we play it through speakers that compress the sound. And because it's compressed, then you don't hear all those different layers. This is going to open up the layers. This is going to give you that tsunami wave of sound that will fill your home unlike anything else. It is an incredible way for you today to get it at the best value that we've ever been able to bring you. Again, we are down now to only the espresso that you're seeing right here. It is rich, it is beautiful. I'll give you the dimensions again. I think it's about 14.5 inches in terms of your width, just over 4 inches in terms of your height. This is gonna fit on your side table, your end table, on a bookshelf. Can you imagine on a bookshelf in your living room how this is gonna project that sound out and just envelop your entire home with not just sound, Bose Wave sound. Can we show that demo?
Yeah, let's do it again.
This is my favorite, maybe my favorite demonstration of all time that I've seen here, because it's pretty. I would take
that as a compliment.
It's pretty impressive.
Well, and the reason is that it's very simple, but it's such a great concept. In the end, the way we can show you what sound does is by playing some music through the speakers here. But notice, I'm gonna hold the speakers up to these flames, and as the sound passes through the candle flames, you will see that there's a little bit of bounce as air passes through them. But then what I'm gonna do is attach these twin tubes, which represent the waveguide technology on the inside of the Bose Wave music system. So when I play the music here, what you'll see is that as I hold the speakers up, there's a little bit of bounce to the flames there. See how they just kind of flicker a little bit in time with music? But notice that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually attach the speakers to the waveguide, and just like that.
Happy birthday.
That's it, the candles are out. Because what we're doing here is we're utilizing the natural capability of the system, of those waveguide, of the channels on the inside. This, yes, perfect. This is what you're seeing. This is what's happening inside the system. Sound travels down those waveguide channels before it exits out into the room. So we take that speed of sound and we really start moving the air quicker so that we get a much bigger sound than what you might expect from a system of this size. If you were to look at this, you might think that it might be just like a radio or a tabletop alarm clock, but I can guarantee you that I've talked to people over the years that have replaced big component stereo systems with the Wave music system because it's that powerful, that clear, and also that easy to use. We strive to make the experience of enjoying great audio simple as well. I can't tell you how many times I've talked to people who are interested in having great sound, but they're a little bit on the fence because they don't want to have to deal with wires or cables or knobs or bass and treble controls and connecting everything up. The Wave music system makes it so that you can take one piece out of one box, make one plug, and press play to enjoy great music. The Bose experience captured in one of our most iconic products, which gives you the capability to feel more from your music so that ultimately you can do more, to be motivated by that music and be more because you are now feeling that feeling of great sound, brought to you by unique technology you'll only find from Bose. This is something that we invented, and it fits into this elegant design that will blend in anywhere in your decor. The little details too, like the touch-top control and the slot load CD player, make up the experience of owning a Bose just an absolute delight in terms of how you use it every day. You have the capability to connect an additional device like a portable iPod or an MP3 player, even a television, or if you want to use it in the bedroom, wake up to it every morning. It's all controlled with one simple remote control. You'll notice there are actually no buttons on the system whatsoever because we want to give that elegant, sleek design so that you have everything controlled from the remote control. But if you want, there is the wonderful touch-top control. So you'll see this elegant bezel. If I just simply tap right there, it begins reading the CD and it'll bring my music back so I can enjoy it. In fact, let me turn it up one more time just to really get jamming here. So as you'll notice, I'm turning everything up and down with the remote control. So it's very, very easy to do so. In fact, you know, the remote is one of the most key features of the Wave music system because it's what gives you all of your control. But it's not that big, huge remote that you see that goes along with a home theater system. It really just gives you the most basic of the controls that you need to enjoy the Bose experience. On and off is the most simple. This is also what you would use to silence an alarm if you need. There's also the sleep feature here. This is great if you want to set the system to go to sleep with, and it will turn off after you've fallen asleep. Basic things like volume up and down are right here, but notice the 6 preset buttons. This can be set so that you have 6 easy to access presets for both your AM and your FM radio stations, so they can be recalled with the touch of a button. Down here, you have your 2 alarms. I love this because that means that 2 people can wake up at 2 different times so that you get the capability of Bose sound bringing you up out of sleep to start your day. But if one person wakes up at 7:30 and the other person wakes up at 8, everybody can have their own alarm and silence it. You can even reach out and tap the top to snooze if you need a few more seconds. So that's one of the unintended benefits that always comes back to bite me in the morning, but it certainly makes the experience that much more enjoyable.
And we hopefully are making your experience unforgettable today because we do have an incredible bonus buy that I have never seen us do. I've been working here coming up on 15 years. I've never seen us do a bonus buy like this. If you order our Bose speaker, you're going to have the opportunity as a bonus buy to pick up the Google Mini Assistant speaker. It's a mini home assistant speaker. So if you'd like to do that, it would be a penny. This is normally $49.95. But if you order our today's special, again, the Google Home Mini will be a penny. I don't even know what in the world you can buy for a penny. I can't even stand to have them in my purse. I throw them away because they drive me crazy because there's nothing to buy with pennies, all right? You can buy it for a penny. If you're looking for graduation, if you're looking for Mother's Day, if you're looking for birthdays, if you're just looking for the latest technology, you are looking at it right here. Some of the best technology in the world is in my hands and on this table. That's the exciting part. When it comes to Bose, they set the the standard when it comes to sound. It's all they do. You do sound, okay? That's all. And they've been doing it for 54 years. So let me give you a quick update, if I could, with people ordering it. I have about 2,300 for the rest of the day, with over 7,500 now ordered. So it's been, what has it been, like 14 months, I think.
Yeah, I think that's about right. I can't believe how fast time flies.
I know. 14 months since this has been featured as a today's special, and I guess you guys were waiting for it because it has been insanely popular. In fact, over 1,100 ordered just in this presentation. It's a huge customer pick. If you're online ordering it, we'd love to hear from you. And give us your testimonial if you own it as well. But David, we only have a couple of minutes left in this presentation, so I'd love for you to go through the features one more time.
Sure.
And I have a quick question for you at the end of that.
Right, okay, sounds good. So the Wave Music System is the representation of what Bose sound means in 2018. It is our most compact and our most robust one-piece stereo speaker system that has everything you need to enjoy great quality sound from Bose. There's a single CD player, slot load right in the front, as well as your AM/FM radio so that you can listen to all of your favorite radio stations. We also include an auxiliary input so that you can attach additional devices like an iPod or an MP3 player, a computer, however you're choosing to download music these days. It can also be connected with a single cable right to the back. So there are incredible ways to use this. Of course, great sound is a big focus, but the touch top, those little elements like being able to turn the system off at the touch of the top with a little touch sensor right here. Notice there's no buttons itself except just a little sensor that's built right into the top so that you can turn the system off and on easily. Everything else is controlled from one elegant credit card style remote, and then you can use this to your heart's content. Wake up to your music every day with the 2 independent alarms. There's even the capability that's built right into the display so that it will automatically dim down in a low light situation. So if you're using it in your bedroom, it won't be bright and obtrusive as you try to sleep. This is all done automatically. There's nothing to adjust. We know that you shouldn't have to struggle with various settings and all these things to get the best and the most out of your system. So we, as engineers, as designers, we focus and obsess over those little details so that you don't have to. And the end result of all of our research is this here, the Wave Music System Series 4, which gives you the Bose level of performance elegantly so it blends into really any room in your home. And of course, simplicity as well so that you don't have to be an engineer. You just plug it in and press play.
So here's my question. If I have a phone or if I have a tablet, can I actually plug it in to this?
Great question. And so this is one of those benefits about how you're able to use additional speakers, or I'm sorry, not additional speakers, additional components to hear great music through the Wave Music System. It's all done with the auxiliary input. It's a simple 1/8 inch connection. It's on the back of the Bose Wave Music System. You just simply plug in that cable and then plug the other end to, say, a computer or a tablet or an MP3 player. Whatever it is that's producing sound that has an audio output built in, we have you covered because there's an audio input here. So you can begin enjoying any number of different sources in Bose quality sound so that you can hear new things in your music more than you've ever heard before.
And one very quick question, which is, if I want to make it a Bluetooth, okay, because a lot of us are using Bluetooth. You can make it a Bluetooth connection.
That's right.
However, we are sold out of that piece. I want to make that point so that when we do get it back in stock, or if you want to go to Bose or buy it a different way, if that's important to you, you can make it a Bluetooth. We sold out of it in a matter of minutes this morning. So definitely, if you can, check that out. You'll have to buy it somewhere else, but I want to make sure that you know if you want to, you can. You're going to be with us.
That's
At
right.
the top of next hour, I will tell you again, with people ordering it, final 2,000 only now in the espresso, with people ordering it with 7,700 already ordered on the day. David, a spectacular product. It's easy to see why it's insanely popular.
It is here because of the fact that it is that popular, because it does what it does best. And I can't wait to see what happens here, but I think that these really do make a difference in how you listen to music, so I can't encourage you enough to try it.
You're gonna love it when you get it home. In fact, you're gonna be a little obsessed. And we do have one way that you could, for example, play some of your music, or maybe even